Barakati Awashai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Awashai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Awashai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rokakadash. That belongs to apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, beloved Akim, that is pushed in this word in sincerity and truth with humiliation all across the four winds. To you, I salute. This is the brother Zion back with you with another lesson. The spirit and power be up, Shai. And what I want to touch on briefly, I was watching, basically our news, the Bahamas, how, you know, the 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 sister of this gentleman speak out, say the police, she accused the police, say the police make her uh created a monster, you know. The police create a monster, you know. But see, a lot of these damn mothers know the shit what they children engage in. They know what kind of children they brought up, you know. And if you will see in this video clip, which I'm gonna show, is that only the mother speaking. Where's the father? You know, a lot of these men growing up in these single homes without the father, and which is very important. You know, a lot of these young men is emotional. A lot of these young men don't know conflict resolution. They go off feelings, you know. They very emotional in the society. They effeminate, you know, and that's why a lot of them getting gunned down because they don't know conflict resolution. And in these time, a lot of them is gonna go out in horrific ways. You know, a lot of them getting judged in these times, and these mothers just know what's going on. Now, how you wanna say, or the you accuse the police of creating a monster? That monster start in your damn home. All right, these monsters out here, menstruous women should bring forth monsters, right? These wicked niggas, all right, in these homes, what these parents them know what they be doing, what they engaging in, dealing drugs and all kind of wicked shit. These parents know, but who the first people they blame? Society. You can't blame society for the monster you create in your home. You create that monster in your home, all right. And the scripture tells you how to deal with these children, chastise their ass, all right. But a lot of these generation, even the older generation now, they move from the foundation of chastising these children. They spoil them. Now you reap result. You understand? Your damn son get gunned down because hey, the shit what he doing with you, and you can doing in that shit. All right. But let's listen to this video clip, right?
For the role they reportedly played in shaping her brother's life.
Salaki, right?
Deja vu, losing yet another loved one to gun violence. Now, as they mourn, they're also pushing back against what they say are unfair portrayals of Brown. His sister has a message for critics who she says are being too quick to judge.
You know who make him a man to the police? The man.
22-year-old Simonique Simmons still.
You see that? That's what make up a monster. The police, a man. Yeah, it is. If yeah, it is. This Jake always been involved in gangs and shit, and might have been during a bunch of shit, and his name always coming up, in connection with shit. So he's a target. That's the first thing the police. He get a history, so the police can he can be a target. You know, his name always caught up around gangs and shit. Come on, all right. Police can't make nobody no monster. Monsters. The monsters are created in the home. All these stem from the home. All right. All these stem from the home.
Raw with emotion, is defending her brother against those who claim he fell victim to the criminal world he allegedly lived in. Simmons spoke just hours after Mario Brown was gunned.
Fell victim. All right. If the father was in the place, all right, I don't think this would have happened. I see his father in this video.
Down in broad daylight, just steps away from their home.
Y'all turn them into what y'all calling them. Come on. This thing go with sense. They get mothers where they grow up with manners and respect.
While Simmons is
Yeah, they grow up with modest stress. Why the fuck they engaging in them shit? What they dealing with then? All right, they get mothers. So where the damn father? Where's the father? All right, come on, these single parent home. They told me the father, mother could she could take care of the child or child, but they said If the father was in the child life, it'd be a whole different scenario. All right, because a lot of shit what these generation of young niggas doing, some of these homes, if the father was in the home, it would never happen.
pointing fingers at law enforcement for the role they reportedly played in shaping her brother's life, Brown's past, however, cast a shadow. He faced legal troubles, including a murder charge tied to a 2019 shooting. Some have also linked him to a Camp Road gang said to be involved in organized crime. But Brown's mother, Wendy Brown, has long denied those claims.
Organized crime? Organized crime, that means you organizing people to go there and do crime, right? Am I correct? I feel like you gotta have money for them kind of things, man.
This as she also claimed that police had unfairly targeted her son.
The police have the job to do. Everybody have a job to do. It's a way that we do things, but if Mario Brown do something, I will never stop you from coming. But my God, the approach is horrible.
During that interview, Brown insisted that she's still trying to heal as she also searches for answers on the killing of her other son, Denario Saunders, who was one of 6 men shot and killed on Jerome Avenue in 2021. But she said she's struggling to find peace. Here's why.
Mario Brown, always a person of interest with the police for some reason or the other. Okay, they ain't giving this child a rest when he came out of jail. Okay, my thing is, if you have reasonable reason for locking him up, why come in such form and fashion? Why come with such brutality? Why come with such rage? I am not one of them with covetousness or with trying to talk for my son. Come on. All I'm saying is, come on, officers, we got to do things in the right and respectable way.
Now, Janelle, one day later, Miss Brown is still too heartbroken to speak with reporters. She's now forced to live life with the harsh reality that 2 of her sons were killed in similar fashion, a reality that could push peace further away. Reporting live in studio, I'm Jose Etienne. Back to you, Janelle.
Right? See that? You see that shit? They blame, at the end of the day, they blame society and all that shit. But it is you create these monsters. A lot of these parents, they create these monsters. They create these monsters. Raise these monsters up in these homes, and then they, live out in the communities being a damn friggin' menace. All right, and a lot of these generation they live by the sword. So if you live by the sword, what Yahweh Shai say, you can die by that, right? And a lot of these generation they into all kind of shit. This generation of vipers, how can they escape the damnation of hell? All right. You live by the sword. I think that scripture in see if I get that scripture quick. Just lock it is looking in for the scripture. Can't remember in my head. Yeah. He said if you live by the sword, you'll die by the briefy power of prison. Alright, and these young fellas they live by the sword. They want to be engaging in a lot of shit and doing shit. Alright? But pretty much, you reap what you sow. Alright? Let's get some scripture, right? This is a rock 30. Alright, you see that? And 1, you see bringing up children. You see that? It says, a father who loves the son will whip him often so that he can be proud of him later. Alright? A lot of these generation growing up in these homes without the father. Alright? Single mothers. Where's the father? You want to see your father not? Alright? Okay. If a son is disciplined, he will be of some use, and his father can boast him to his friends. Alright? Ain't nobody want to boast of no wicked fucking niggas. Rule children. Anyone who gives good guidance to a son cannot only take pride. His son cannot only take pride in him amongst his friends, but he can make his enemies jealous. While his father is alive, the sight of his son makes him happy, and when he dies, he has no regret because them values you instill in them, he's gonna carry that with him. You don't gotta worry. He is not really there because his son is like him. All right, teaching those values. He has left someone to take vengeance on his enemy or return the favors he owes to his friends. All right, remember King Solomon. All right, okay. David gave instruction on you know, who to take up before he died. That's said, All right, King David. All right, but yeah, watch this, right? Verse 7. But anyone who spoils his son will have to bandage his wounds. You see that? Bandage his wounds. You see that? That's what you see in the end result of all he's killing and he's sparing them got to suffer now. His heart will stop every time he hears a shout. An untamed horse is going to be stubborn. If you don't train these children, what you gonna do? You don't cut their ass. But the scripture's gonna break it down. And an undisciplined son is no different. You see that? No discipline, a stubborn piece of shit. Even that goes back into our law. Get him the elders, let him come to the elders, and you know what I mean. Tell him he's a piece of shit, lazy piece of shit. And they stone him with stones. But watch this, right? This translation go hard. If you pamper your child and play with him, he will disappoint you and us be a disappointment and a source of grief. And this is what we seen. These parents now is pamper these children too much. Laugh at him now, and one day you will have to cry with him, grinding your teeth in regret. Damn. These scriptures and these translations, these other translations, they go hard. And that's why you see a lot of these parents, they know what they cheering, they know what the shit they cheering then. Oh, my good son. Yeah, well, your good son, dealing drugs, killing people, robbing people. And many times come here, they take out. You don't feel sorry and blame society. They know they damn. So that girl make an asinine statement. You see that? That nigga look like a damn demon. All right, you could judge. The outside said judge righteous judgment. Okay, it says laugh at him now, and one day you'll have to cry over him. They're saying the word laugh now and cry later. It says grinding your teeth in regret. Don't give him freedom while he is young, and don't overlook what he does when he's wrong. This the same shit with these parents now. Even the older generation, they just laugh at these children now when they see their children them with folly. All right, don't give him freedom when he's young, and don't overlook what he does wrong. That's he or she, you know. And that's why we have all kind of hell with these children now. They just laugh at their folly. Whip him while he is still a child. You see that? And make him respect your authority. Because if you don't, you're gonna be sorry. Watch this, so the scripture's gonna break it down. If you don't, he will be stubborn and disobedient and cause you nothing but sorrow. That's all that's gonna happen. And you seeing what's happening with these parents. You see the video? So discipline your son and give him work to do, or else he will be an embarrassment to you. All right? You see that? These go hard. All right, so it's very important you cut these children ass. All right, you see this damn crazy ass gal. Oh, the police creates a monster. No, the police can. All right, create no damn monster. The home created him. What he came out. That's who created the monster. All right, all right. They know the shit what they damn children is be doing. They allow the shit. You know what I mean? These young fellas don't know conflict resolution. You know, love single parent homes. It's serious in this time, it can get worse with this generation. This generation of vipers, how can you escape the domination of hell? Destruction. Generation of vipers, the same generation say, Lord, let us blood bleed on us and our children. Alright, so when you see these young children getting gunned down, you can't give a shit about them, man. Hell with fucking them. At the end of the day. Generation of vipers, 2/3, man. You blaming the police? They'll blame your damn son. Killing other people, children, and doing shit and gangs and all kind of shit. You know? But yeah, man, I just had to do something brief on that girl making a stupid statement. At the end of the day, train your fucking children. I like to give all praise, glory, and honor. Diablo Shima Shai Bashim Rukakadash. Yeah,